For Mashable, I'm Christian Bryant. We've seen enough startups scraping by to launch out of their parents' garages, Apple, Hewlett-Packard to name a few, but this is the story of a 19-year-old entrepreneur who was found living and launching his own startup at AOL's Palo Alto office. Eric Simon stayed at the office for 2 months, using the office couches as beds, eating the company's food, and exercising every morning at the gym. CNET reports Simon's story begins with a self-described bad-attitude high school student. He was never interested in classes, and he wanted to get out. He found a way out through an incubator program called Imagine K-12. The program helps entrepreneurs get a leg up. Simon came out on the other side with the idea for Class Connect, a startup he pioneered to, ironically, help teachers teach more effectively. Unfortunately, Imagine K-12's $20,000 in funding only went so far. When it was gone, his entrepreneurial friends went back to college, but Simon was left on AOL's campus, which hosted the program. With nowhere to go, Simon would spend the next 2 months sticking to a devoted schedule and calling AOL his home. Work until midnight or later, evade security by finding an out-of-the-way office couch, and sleep at 2 a.m. Wake up at 7 a.m. and be up no later than 8 a.m. Then it was off to AOL's gym for a workout. Eat breakfast, then work all day and repeat. Surprisingly, Simon says he only spent about $30 a month while squatting at the office. The overnight stays came to an end when he was caught by a manager. He recalls, "One of the guys who manages the building came in at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and he ripped me a new one. He was pissed that I was treating it like a dorm," which was reasonable. Simon's friends and colleagues admire his persistence. After this story circled the web, responses labeled Simon as the poster entrepreneur for how far some will go to fuel their ambition. Since being evicted from his AOL abode, he's been reportedly given $50,000 in seed funding to keep Class Connect alive and allow him to rent a room to call his own. For Mashable, I'm Christian Bryant.